It's early morning again, guys. It's about 7:15, I suppose, and usual Monday morning breakfast in the woods. It's become a bit of a ritual and I enjoy it. Firing up the honey stove using the wood burning method today. In fact, I shall give you a little pan around in a minute, and it's nice. A few ideas kicking around in the head. No project to get on with today, just to relax and a few hours in the woods and some plans for next year. Well, there's my honey stove, and for those of you who are familiar with it, you know it's a good bit of kit. Just a couple of mods. I tend to use this bar, which I made from an old coat hanger, as my pot stand, and I have 3 other bars which fit across the top. I just find it a bit easier, particularly if I'm using the Trangia burner method. It's easier to put the little burner out. Good bit of kit. Underneath I use an A10 tin lid, and that suffices as the ash catcher, and I keep it all in a bag which I can't seem to see. Here we are. Right. I keep it all in that bag there. Okie doke. As you can see, for the most part my fuel today is pine cones. They chuck out a lot of heat actually, and they're very good. Bit tarry, but very good. I quite find them efficient, and there's an abundance of them around here, so you can keep the fire going for quite a while in a confined space. I don't often reply to the comments on my channels. Sometimes I never quite know what to say. You know, sometimes what you want to say sounds a little trite and a little bit, I don't know, it just doesn't sound right. But what I'd like to say today is a big thank you to all those who pass comments for good oil upon my videos. It's nice to know if people watch them. I don't get bucket loads. I think the most views I get is about 50 views, but 50 very important views in my book, because it shows that someone out there likes what I do. So it's a big thank you to all of you, to Sep, Bushcraft Bartons, Sandy down in Swindon Way, Crazy Saint, all of you, a big thank you for watching my videos, and I will endeavour to do loads more. It's a great medium for sharing knowledge and just putting our view out onto the world, and I enjoy it immensely. Some years ago we couldn't have done this, and the one good thing about the internet and modern technology is we can share knowledge across the airwaves. Sandy knows more about this than anybody else, I should think, during as he's a radio amateur. Primarily his skills are developed in Morse code, which is a wonderful skill to have, but I'm a bit past that now. Few projects coming up. I've started net making again, and in fact I've given myself far too many projects. I can't keep up with it, because I do a little bit of jewellery making on the side and a bit of this stuff. This is beadwork based on a Native American style. I've got so much I don't know what to do, and to my lady I've got her engagement ring to make yet, and that weighs heavily sometimes, because I know I've got to get my arse into gear on that. Also, this is for Sandy. Excellent video, well done on the knife making. A bit big for my liking, but it's a wonderful piece of kit. I've had a go myself in the past, but I didn't temper the metal properly, so the knife ended up being scrapped. It was stuff that I just found up in the loft. Great knife, and I hope you make many more. A little bit thinner obviously. Also think about style of sheath. Are you going to make a leather one or a Sami style, which is normally antler or bone, or as I've made for one of mine I used wood. Very nice alternative sheath making. But as I said, Sandy, wonderful, wonderful knife, and well done. It is not an easy skill to acquire. Anyway, more later. Bye. Well, we're just having a little wander now. See where we go to from here. Maybe up to the little lake. Well, a long time ago, where I am now was once some coppice woodland. Very well overstood now. The chestnut isn't much good other than for firewood. And it's not even good for that really, because it spits so readily. But it's a nice piece of woodland, and come the autumn, plenty of chestnuts. The first boletus I've seen this year, well, for this season. Squirrels, I should think, have been at this. Some rather nice looking birch polypore here. I'll pan back this piece of birch, and if I pan up, it came from up there. Zoom in, there we go. Nice little lake here. Pike, perch, tench, carp, roach, and sadly American signal crayfish. I'm making a crayfish trap to put down in here. Whoa, nice piece of bracket fungus on a beech tree. I hope you've been enjoying my little sojourn through the woods today. Not much in the way of videos, but the woodland is local to where I live and was last year granted village green status, and hence it makes the largest village green in the country. Sadly, however, there are people, particularly younger people, younger element, and not many of them, just one or two, that think they can hack down trees in the woods willy-nilly and ride their motorbikes through it. But I fear that may stop soon. Other than that, it's a great piece of place. Far too much rhododendron ponticum, but there are blackberries here and a wild garlic in the spring, and as you've seen earlier in the video, one or two fungi that are starting to come through. Sadly, something else got them before I got them, but c'est la vie. So here we are, Greg's Wood.